This is Isheshe Talks with Ogbe.
Ifá ní ojú ò kán mi ò kánjú, ẹni ojú bá ń kán kó máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ. Adífáfẹ́rẹ́ pẹ̀sẹ̀ èyí tí ń lọ múgbìn ṣaya. Dúró kó o múgbìn ṣaya, ẹ̀rọ pẹ̀sẹ̀ dúró kó o múgbìn ṣaya. This is an Ifá declaration from Ogbe. I welcome you guys to this episode of Isheshe Talks. Ṣé dáadáa ni mo bá yín? Before we move into the discussion of today, let's break down the meaning of the Ifá verse. It says, Ojú ò kán mi ò kánjú. It's just two different phrases that means I'm not in a hurry, I'm not in haste. Ẹni ojú bá ń kán kó máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ. Ẹni ojú bá ń kán, whoever is in a hurry, kó máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ, should find their way. Dífá fún ẹ̀rọ pẹ̀sẹ̀. Casted Ifá for ẹ̀rọ pẹ̀sẹ̀ is a term that means neutralization, to neutralize a situation. Like it can also be calmness, you know. When they say, let me just give you an instance before we move forward. When we are young, when a small child is running temperature, before they take the kid to the hospital, they tell our mother that go and use the soap of error to beat the kid. And immediately they beat the kid with error. The kid's body starts to be calm. The temperature starts to come down. So error is calmness. But it can also stand for, to neutralize the situation so that calmness can, and come into manifestation. So this is what error is. Dífá fún ẹ̀rọ pẹ̀sẹ̀ tí ń lọ múgbìn ṣaya. Ẹ̀rọ pẹ̀sẹ̀ who is going to take ìgbín as his wife. Dúró kó múgbìn ṣaya ẹ̀rọ pẹ̀sẹ̀. Dúró kó múgbìn ṣaya. They calm down ẹ̀rọ pẹ̀sẹ̀ in order to bring ìgbín, in order to take ìgbín as a wife. This verse it talks about being in a hurry and how being in a hurry does not really work. Nothing happens in a hurry. When we look at the Yoruba, there's a Yoruba adage that says Tebi bá kúrò nínú ìṣẹ́, ìṣẹ́ bùṣe. It means that when hunger is not present in poverty, then poverty itself does not have any power anymore over you. So it literally means that when there's nothing like hunger, you can bring a lot of things into manifestation. But when we look at it, the Yoruba adage is basically telling us that we as humans should be thankful for the fact that hunger itself is eradicated from our own definition of poverty. When you say your life is not the way you want it, the question is, are you hungry? Like, are you able to eat? Did you eat in the morning? Did you eat in the afternoon? Did you eat in the night? So once you have had this 3 square meal and you are filled up, then to bring those other things that human wants into manifestation is now in your hands. It's not in the hands of anybody, because now hunger has left it. Hunger is not there anymore. So now you are physically and mentally energized to bring those material things that you need to join the competitive ecosystem of humans to reality. Because according to the teachings of Ifá, as long as a human is eating, is well fed, can feed themselves, then the human does not have any problem in their life. Because whatever problem they claim to have is what Yoruba people call bekun bekun. I don't know how to give the meaning of bekun bekun. Bekun bekun simply means to to want more, all these, you want to compete, you want to buy a car, you want to wear nice clothes. This is competition. You are well fed. It's competition. It's not a bad thing. It's human nature. But if you want that, then you have to go through the normal process of getting that. This is what that verse is trying to, this is the philosophy behind that verse from my own point of view. So when we talk about what that verse is trying to establish between Erokosi and Igbi, it's trying to make us understand that nothing happens in a hurry. Nothing productive. There's nothing productive in this world that we are living that happens in a hurry. So let's start from the plant. Does plant bear fruits in a hurry? No. It starts from the farmer. The farmer is going to umakoebi, like the heaps of sand. Then after they do the heaps of sand, they wet it so that the soil is going to be friendly. Then they start planting the seeds that would grow. When it starts growing, the farmer needs to come there frequently to weed it. After weeding it, they fertilize it, they wet it till it start germinating fruits. They start controlling pests so that pests are not going to eat the crops till the fruit is fully matured and they harvest. Even after the harvest, they still need to take it to the market to sell so that they can get, money. They can get money and use to buy those material things they want to use to compete in the human being competitive ecosystem. So, of everything I've just explained now, is anything related to being in a hurry there? So now when we want to interpret this into our spirituality as Onisese, majority of the people want the Orisha to attend to their situation in a hurry, which is impossible. If the Orisha wants to attend to whatever it is that is going on in your life, it will happen through a process, through this same process that the plant is using to grow, to bear fruit. This same process. Nothing is going to happen when you are in a hurry, when you are in haste. So that is why we Onisese would say nothing is a coincidence. Whatever situation you find yourself in is a situation that is meant to, to lead you to a path that is for you. So the question is, what are you making of that situation? Are you making the situation drain your energy, or are you learning from the situation itself and navigating through the situation? That what is the message of the Orisha for me within this situation, within whatever that is happening to me right now? Because everybody just sees, just because something does not work your way, then something is wrong with you. No, nothing is a coincidence. It's still part of your journey. You just need to understand, because the Orisha cannot come to you in the physical and talk to you. They talk to you through those situations they put you in. So it is up to you to, to calm yourself and look into the situation that, what is happening? Okay, why? Because nothing is a coincidence. You need to understand that. So when the verse says, Oju komi mi o kanju, you need to sanitize your consciousness so that you can put yourself in a state whereby the spirit, let's say the ajogun of being in a hurry, will not be active in your life. That way, you can walk through the path that the Orisha has placed you in. That way, you can see whatever message or lesson you need to learn from whatever situation you are. Because life is in phases. Because after that phase that you think is a bad phase, you are still going to integrate into another phase. It's either you integrate into the next phase, or you let that phase itself, you let that phase perish you perish within it, and you won't be able to go to the next phase. And in order for you to navigate through each phase, Because we need to understand that just you are telling Eshu that you want this, you want that. You are telling the Orisha, another person is also telling the Orisha they want this, they want another person. So the Orisha is not saying that, no, I'm going to give to this person. No. The Orisha puts all of you on that path that will lead to that thing that you want. So now it's now up to you guys to walk towards getting whatever it is that you want to get. It is not the Orisha that will help you get it at that point, but the Orisha would provide for you, like I said, to eat, to be comfortable, so that you can be physically and mentally ready for the journey. They put you on that path. They make you filled up. Your belly is filled. Now it is time for you to strategize to achieve and actualize that thing. And in order for you to actualize it and bring it into reality, you have to eradicate the spirit of being in a hurry. You have to sanitize your conscience. You sanitize your conscience so that once your conscience is sanitized, then you see that's ajogun of being in a hurry, because it is an ajogun. It is a spirit itself. It is an ajogun. So once your conscience is sanitized, the spirit of ajogun will not be active. It will not. It's just like when they say malaria parasite is in your body. Do you know how the malaria parasite medicine works in your body? The malaria parasite medicine that we humans use, I'm talking of we here in Nigeria, because malaria is serious here. The way it works is that once you use the medicine makes your body a difficult place for malaria to survive. So now those things that are making malaria parasites thrive in your body kills those things. Because your body also needs those things that malaria is using to survive. So first of all, your body needs to kill those things. That is why when you are using malaria parasite medicine, it's more like you are not strong until you finish using the dose. Then your body starts coming back to normal. Because that is the only way they can use to sanitize your body. They have to make your body a difficult environment for malaria parasite to survive. Then malaria dies. Then after you finish the dose, then your body starts, getting itself healed from what the malaria medicine has done to that environment. Then you are strong again. So this is the same thing. You need to sanitize your conscience. So once you sanitize your conscience, you see that ajogun of being in a haste or being in a hurry. It's a spirit. You need to understand this. It is a spirit. Once you sanitize your conscience, it will kill its effectiveness. That way, you would be able to, navigate through your path, because the Orisha is not going to tell that. It is not going to tell you that, oh, okay, this is my child. My child has fed me. I'm going to make my child get whatever he asks. No, because that same thing you're asking from the Orisha, there are 2,000 or 3,000 or 4 million people asking for that same thing. So what the Orisha is going to do is going to put all of you on that path and leave you guys with Eshu. That is, you leave you guys with Eshu to see whoever is going to win the race. And in order for you to navigate through that path so that you can be on the favorable side of Eshu, you need to sanitize your consciousness so that you can navigate, you can properly navigate and get to that point that you want to get to. This is the declaration of Ifa in ogbe. It says, Ojú òkan mi ò kánjú, ẹni ojú bá ń kán kó máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ, adífáfẹ́ rọ̀ pẹ̀sẹ̀, èyí tó ń lọ mú gbìn ṣáyá, dúró kó mú gbìn ṣáyá, ẹ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀sẹ̀, dúró kó mú gbìn ṣáyá. I'll see you guys on the next episode of Isheshe Talks. Ire o.
This is Isheshe Talks with Ategbe.